What's up out there? Apparently it's been over a week since I put a video out for the Ancient Relic mode, so it's time to put a video out. And it's also time because I've needed to probably put one out for a few days now. I've been working on archaeology and, well, cartography, but mostly archaeology. Really in the cartography portion of it, what I was working on was these dig site maps, just creating this stuff and moving that forward. Unfortunately, it means I haven't made a video for this in a while, and I've kind of forgotten where I was. So in the last video, we cleared one or two dungeons and unlocked, a couple of skill ranges here. So was able to push forward everything that I unlocked in the last one. It was like the next day for you guys, and for me, it's a little while later. So I don't remember everything I worked on. I do remember I did a bunch of wood cutting, and it sucks because I'm only at level 10. So this is very slow because you need paper for updating these maps and everything here. So that's kind of just absorbed a few days worth of time. It's just kind of slipped away from me. I'm working on it, and next thing you know, you run out of paper. You go back to wood, chopping wood to get trees, and you come back. You do some more paper. You come out here. You get these perfect ones. You run them for a while. You get the items from it. It's just kind of that back and forth. So that's kind of what I've been working on. And that's really all I have to show for myself, I think. So I did do some combat. I've gotten all these skills leveled up. We've got everything. Township is just screaming along. What task can I turn in here? Oh, we can claim that. Cool. So I got a few things there. So what are we looking at? Township. Township is just screaming along. All these buildings, I've either got all the buildings built in this section, little area, whatever tier it is, or I'm up to where I need to level up. So it's just like totally just screaming along in here. My township storage just keeps flooding. I need to get this. I need township pushed forward so I can at least get like the trader. I got the trader, but I need some of these skills pushed out so I can get stuff out of it. Like mining, I need to get to level 40 or something. Some of this would be cool if I could get to smithing to level 40, but we also need mining at level 40, so I would need to raise both of them. So I need to get some of this stuff done because I've been pulling out like golden stars, just grabbing some of those every once in a while, but like all these crafting scrolls I don't care about. Yeah, so anyway, leveled up whatever we were at the last time. And I did get some relics. Let's see what relics I got. So if I go to, what was this, Slayer? I guess we need to start with Slayer. I got this plus 25% Slayer coin one. I got a bunch of these mastery ones. So for mining, I got the plus 50% mining mastery XP, which is pretty cool. I got an agility one. Apparently I did something with agility. So I got 50% agility mastery XP. Plus one items in archaeology. I guess we started on this one. So I got this thing here. And then poison damage as Slayer coin. 100% of poison damage dealt is gained as Slayer coin. So that's cool. To be incentive to run a poison build. I forgot I got that. Herblore got, what did we get in Herblore? Chance to get 1% increased chance to locate ancient relics. That's pretty cool. So that raises that quite a bit. And we got 10% chance for a pet. And I don't remember where that one came from. Something in here gave me 10% chance to find a pet. Was it Township? I don't remember if I had this last time. Yeah, 50% Township, happiness and education. I don't remember where that pet one came from. Was that agility or summoning? No. Now I'm curious. Where did I get that? I don't think it was any of the combat ones, was it? It had to have been non-combat, I would imagine, but I don't know what it would have been. Guess it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to find. Wasn't Herblore. Can't mouse up and change that. I didn't do any rune crafting, farming, no. Oh yeah, farming. So 10% chance to locate a skill pet. So that's cool. That came off of farming. I didn't realize where some of these came from because some of them come from the skill when you're working on it. Some of them just show up like when you log in and farming does its thing. And speaking of that, I haven't really looked at farming lately. So apparently we're at 95% mastery on farming. So that's really cool. That means my mod is doing its job of keeping this leveled up and pushing these forward. So that's cool. And I assume we're still planting. Yeah, we're still planting. Yep. So we've got plenty of seeds, apparently. All right, cool. It's funny how you just kind of forget some of this stuff. It's all automated. The one thing I've been running out of is a lot of money. So I've had to go do a bunch of thieving here and there and come back. So like, yeah, it seems like I haven't played for a while, but I have been playing. I just haven't been keeping up with it as much as I should have. So let me pull out of this here. Let me stop archaeology. So I did get all of the stuff in the old village found, and I did get all of the stuff in the sacrificial site found. I ran out of maps on here before I could get these last two, and I think this dig site gives you one of these next few dig sites. So I was trying to clear all this out before we went forward. I did get some stuff out of the museum here. So I turned in a bunch of this stuff, and I got a bunch of bank tokens. So I've got 135 of those now. We've also got stack of small bones. We can open this up and get, I don't know, a bunch of bones there. But I got the sacrificial dagger, the circle to paint, well, all this stuff. All this comes from there. I do think in the last video, in the comment section of the last video, somebody pointed out this amulet that you could get. Now, I thought this amulet was just for summoning, but this also gives you a 10% plus 10% max hit, plus 10% summoning max hit, and minus 10% attack interval for 4 of your turns. So this thing's like just a regular attack that comes up and does that. I thought this was like a straight up summoning amulet. So this thing's going to be really cool. I've actually got that equipped on here, and that's one I've picked up. So that'll speed up the attack styles and everything. I also found one of these accuracy gems, plus 3% accuracy. For where we're at right now, we don't really care about the barrier stuff a whole lot. But this is why I wanted to go into archaeology, and kind of why I got lost into it, is working on getting this, because stuff like this, there's a whole series of these gems that improve various aspects of it that aren't, these are, I can't remember all the other ones, maybe strength and hit points or whatever. I don't remember them all. But the point is, there are gems that do things for combat that are not barrier gems, and I wanted to get into those. So I got those picked up. And then we've got like this blood chalice, the cult robes. There's all this other crap in here, these old wood cutting gloves. So I found a whole bunch of stuff that came from archaeology, so that's cool. We got that taken care of. And what I would like to do right now is try and do, let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's because I got 15 of them. Probably need to get rid of some of this stuff. So what do we have here? We've got all the ranged gear on. Does this have a penalty to ranged? That gives a penalty to the attack bonus. So I need to do, I should be able to make crafting. I can't do the pants. We could do leather chaps, I suppose. We'll buy one of these and craft that up real fast. I need to unlock that at 50. I got lazy and didn't get that done. So we put this over here, throw that on. Now we've got all range gear, and we need to come over here. And my bolts are probably over here. So I've got 938 bolts. Nope. Just put them right where I didn't want to. Oh, I did get the gloves. I got the archaeologist gloves. I turned in enough stuff to get that going too. Okay, so we've got everything filled in, and I've got a crossbow on. I've got a shield on. We've got this thing that's going to speed things up a little bit. We've got some bolts going. And do I have a ring that is better? I have this barrier damage ring, which doesn't matter. We can do the diamond ring damage reduction. So we're going to throw that on, and I've got a lot of food, 35,000 lobster. I've been thieving a lot in the background. Let's see here. We can throw on these things. There's only 150 of them. So what I should have been doing to prep up for this is actually crafting some stuff. Let's see. What do we have? Can I do a search for ranged? And we get 10% ranged max hit. Okay, we'll throw that on. Is there any of these? This gives a reduction in prayer cost, which I don't really have a whole lot of prayer. Let's see here. Minus 5% attack interval. You know what? I'll take that. Faster attack interval sounds much better. So I think we'll leave it at that. But I do want to take, let's say, half of these here. Unlock this. Bury half of those, lock that back down. So we've got some prayer points. we're going to come over here and select, what do we need? We need Sharp Eye, and we're not going to be fighting melee stuff. We're going to be fighting magical stuff. So need something. This gives magic evasion, so I'll take that. And I don't have any other potions. We do have harming potions. Deal damage to self. See, I don't want to do that. I need to sit down and figure out whether this self-harm is worth it or not. I'm going to assume not, but we'll dive into that later. So what I want to do, our auto eat is 160. What I want to try and tackle real quick here is the Hall of Wizards. I want to see if we can go through that. We've done the chicken coop, we've done the undead graveyard, the bandit base, the spider forest is done, and the frozen cave is done. So the only other place that we can get into probably today is the deep sea ship. So I want to try the Hall of Wizards, and we'll do the normal format. I'm not going to waste your time. I guess we'll start the dungeon and see how things go for a second here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to hold, no, maximum hits 116. So they're under our auto eat. If we had more damage reduction, this would be better. Now I'm going to assume that the final boss is going to be a lot more difficult. All right, so this one may not be too bad. So we'll catch you when, actually we're going to put on rapid too. I will catch you at the end boss. Okay, we are coming back into the monster right before, well, the wizard right before the final boss here. Now we're at the final boss. He's going to do a big hit, 205. That's actually not bad. That's kind of what the last one was. So basically what I did on the last couple of people we fought here, last couple of mobs, what I would do is, he's got a slower attack speed, so I can actually get ahead of his stuff. So what I would do is wait for him to hit, let my hit connect, because I've got 400 hit points. He's only hitting for 205. So I can let him hit, get my hit in, and then manually heal. So basically kind of pulsing it along here. So he'll hit, I'll heal, he'll come over and hit. He's got a 90% chance to hit, so he's pretty much guaranteed to hit me. But he's got only 205 damage, so I can absorb this shot here and then heal. He doesn't do anything like catch you on fire or anything like that. So this is a pretty simple boss fight. You just got to heal through it. This one is fairly simple. It'd be nice to have a little bit more health and some other things, you know, some good potions to put on. I don't know if I have any ranged potions. You know what? I probably do have some ranged potions that I do not have. Either I didn't create them or I'm not leveled up to use them yet. I can't remember. I don't remember if I opened that up. But this fight's pretty casual. At the moment, he's doing a lot of damage, but he's actually doing the same or less damage than the last monster I fought, so it's not that big a deal. He hits more often, but it's the same kind of casual strategy, and he goes slower. He's got a 3-second attack interval, so this is very easy to keep up with. Need to make sure that hits, then I heal. But I mean, you got some split-second timing here if you're trying to thread the needle, so to speak. And I've noticed a lot of that amulet that I put on, a lot of its attack seems to go off like on the one that I need to heal. Like it's regular attack. And then when it comes up yellow, that's when it's trying to do the other attack. Heal that up. We should be, yeah, see that lesser or familiar, it's going to kick off. Usually it kicks off right when I need to heal. Oh, yep. All right. Done. So there we go. Easy cheesy. Didn't use 100 arrows or bolts? That's not bad. All right, let's see what we can level up. Farming or rune crafting? I want both. I do want both. What's going to give... I was wanting to check that out too. You can click out and then go look at your choices. So rune crafting would get up to level 40. That gets us into nature runes. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. So nature runes gets us into, where am I at down here? Nature runes gets us into all this. So we can actually create bone offerings, and we could do item alchemy for money. We can create barrier dust. I can't do any of this for I can't do any of this right now because I don't have any nature runes. So if rune crafting is going to get us into nature runes at level 40, and we're going to go to level 40, that gets some better gear. Yeah, that's the way to go. So much as I want farming, I'm going to take rune crafting. Mining or fire making? Definitely mining. That gets us into silver. Mining to 55. Do I want that? Mining to 55 gets us into mithril. I think I'm going to have to take that. More than crafting at 70. What does crafting at 70 get us? That gets us into some good stuff, I think, but I feel like we could get some of the green dragon hide and stuff like that from dungeons. So I think I'm going to go mining because I want that side of it. Thieving. We'll go thieving. And I feel like I have to go fletching here. Because what does get us to 25? That'll get us into sapphire bolts. We can do iron crossbows. Yeah, I think I need to do fletching. So I would love to take astrology further, which, did we level that up last time? I don't remember. So I guess I didn't work on these in the meantime. I think we must have hit this last time and I just didn't work on it. But we've got plenty of stuff in here. Yeah, I think I took some of these. I must have taken some of these, obviously. I didn't do anything with this. Well, I did a little bit because I had a little bit extra stardust. Okay, so that gets us ahead one more dungeon. Now, I also bought a bunch of upgrades in here. I don't remember all the upgrades. I bought one of the cartography upgrades. I need mahogany logs. Did we get thieving? I don't remember if I took thieving. I did, so we might be able to get to thieving. I did get the rune trowel, maybe the brushes and shovels and stuff. I did get some of that stuff. Did unlock some of that stuff along the way. What was I going to look at? Thieving. What do I have now? We can go up to level 55 thieving. 55 thieving buys us the fisherman and the troll. I think the troll might get some stuff that I want. That might be what I wanted to unlock. But mining is definitely going to be huge. Can I get a level up? Boom. There we go. So now we need level 30 for this, which is coal and silver both. I need silver. I need a good source of silver. So I've got a bunch of gold built up. Right here, I've got 12,000 gold, but I've only got 30 silver. That'll let us upgrade and get into some other trouble there. Now, can we do another dungeon? Can we do one? Let me gear up for magic. So the magic that I have now, although it would probably be in my best interest to level some things up and be a little better off, but let's just try it. Let's see how this goes. We can take this. That's faster attack interval. I think I'll leave that on. We've got all this stuff on and gloves. Are these gloves any better than those gloves for magic? Yes. I get a attack bonus. Probably because I wonder if that's how they do that, because these are the things I took off, these van braces. These are ranged, which is what kills off magic. So that might be why you lose that bonus there. And magic, I don't know, whatever. So let's see here. We've got spellbook. We're going to use that. We're going to use we can use better curses. Minus 10% magic evasion. Do I have the stuff to do this, though? I don't think so. Wrong button. This takes mud and body. Is that what I'm looking for? Mud and body. Okay, I guess we do. I guess we've got plenty of it. So we can do prayers. We will do melee evasion. And let's see if we can do the deep sea ship. So we're through all the dungeons up until this point. All right. Same deal. We'll catch you on we'll catch you at the boss. We'll see how this goes and if we get that far. And here we are. Pirate captain's about to die. And the cool thing is we have pretty good accuracy here. 80% accuracy, 66% here. This thing does 201. So this is basically the exact same fight we just did. So no big deal. we should be able to blow through this one. This might take a minute. He's got 86% accuracy and does a couple hundred damage. So this might take a second, but yeah, we'll get this one knocked out too. It's always nice knocking out a couple of dungeons at once. It would be even better if I was higher level for sure. Obviously, it would go easier, wouldn't probably have better auto eat. But, I mean, these are totally doable. That last dungeon went really well. This one's going really well. It's a little slower, you know? I mean, it's not as fast as if you had all the... Like, if I was level 75 or 80 or something like that and just ground out a whole bunch of stuff ahead of time, you know, oh, we didn't get Slayer. I wanted to get Slayer leveled up, too. Didn't get a chance to that. That sucks. Maybe we'll get a chance on this one. So I did get Slayer up to level 25. However, I did not start working on it to level it up any further than it was. Or not level it up, but like I can start doing Slayer tasks right now at level 25, the next level of Slayer tasks. The problem with that is it does all, you know, any XP I do would be lost. And I had all those skills. That's the other reason I wanted to do a video tonight. All the skills that I had already capped out would just be capped out. You know, I would be limited by that. So now I can actually start working on Slayer tasks that will continue to level up the stuff we just leveled up. And we'll go even further. I'll have 10 levels to go up here once this is done. So that's going to be a huge improvement. So even if I don't get a chance to level Slayer up at all tonight, and we've already leveled up Magic a little bit. So even if I can't get Slayer leveled up at all, that's fine because I can still start doing Slayer tasks and it will still count towards the levels of everything else, all the other combat skills. So that's going to be a huge improvement. Can we knock this out in one shot? Nope. Done. All right. Now we get Slayer. So let's do Slayer. And woodcutting or astrology? You know what? I'm going to bump woodcutting up. I'm running into, I think I need some stuff out of that. Oh, woodcutting or smithing? Woodcutting or smithing? You know what? I didn't open up my chest either. What kind of magical goodies did I get? Chaos runes. All right, let's drop those over there. What did I get in my pirate booty? Mithril's sword. Is that an upgrade to what I've got? I think that is. I think that's an upgrade to what I've got. Now, what was my choices in here? Woodcutting or smithing? So do I want to take, which one do I want to take to level 40? What options do I get here? This goes to the Unholy Tree. Unholy Tree gets me, what does that get me? I think I need Mahogany, so that's not going to buy me what I need. There's an upgrade in here I was wanting to buy for cartography, and it's Mahogany, so I can't get to that. But I think one of the thieving ones I got might get me there. I don't know. We'll deal with that later. Mining goes up to 40. No, smithing. Smithing goes up to 40. What does level 40 buy me? That gets me to gold and mithril bars. All right, I think I'll do that. That gets me gold bars. Cartography or agility. I'm going to try to start pushing some of these more evenly. Like cartography's up between level 50 and 70. You know, if I take this upgrade, but agility would be left back at 25. So I'm going to take that one just so that they kind of increment up a little bit. Now, am I going to do the same thing here? This is the last one that I have. Do I want crafting to level 70 or woodcutting to level 40? Woodcutting to level 40, once again, gets me the unholy trees. I can't remember what unholy trees do, though. We can do some crafting with that. We need logs for this. Unholy logs gets the unholy amulet. I've not messed with any of this unholy stuff, so I'm kind of curious to do that. That also gets fletching, I think, has some... Nope, that's level 70, so I can't touch that. And what else was there? Rune crafting, but that's not unholy. So, do I want woodcutting to go up that far? What was my choice here? Woodcutting or crafting? Crafting to level 70. What's that buy me again? To level 70 gets me into this stuff here. I think the better bang for the buck is going to be on crafting on this one, so we'll go crafting. All right. So we've got 10 levels. I've got a lot to go. I promise I won't go over a week between videos this next time. I'll try to get it. I'll try to get this combat stuff squared away. And even if I don't do a dungeon next time, because we're getting to the point where I've finished a bunch of dungeons, but we're getting to the point where I'm going to need to focus in on like working on things that may take a while. So there may be videos that go without dungeon attempts in them. I'll probably try the Dragon's Den next time, because this isn't that much more than, the Frozen Cove and stuff. And I'll be up a lot higher level. We'll have some better rune crafting gear. We'll have a bunch of cool stuff unlocked, I think. Well, what are we up to? Level 40? We can go up to 40. So this will get some better gear. Battle staffs instead of just the regular staff. So that's an upgrade there. The air battle staff will be a nice upgrade. That means we can bump up. If I don't mess around with creating the runes, I can actually bump up to the air battle staff, which I don't remember how much it negates. Like this one reduces your cost of air runes by 3. That might be 4 or something like that. It increments up a little bit. So that'll use a little bit less. Although we could just create air runes. I need to. But anyway. All right. So huge progress. That's where we're at. And I will work on some of this stuff. I'll try to get another video out here before Christmas. Christmas weekend is already here. It's unbelievably fast. But I will try to get another video out here in another few days. And we will catch you on the next one. Take care.